In Fort Carson right now. Here's a live look from our Viera wireless network camera, and you can still see the smoke filling the sky. And this camera is from as far away as Pueblo, but it gives you the scope of just how big this is. The fire has already burned more than 1,000 acres close to Highway 115 near the Turkey Creek community. We're also told by Fort Carson officials that Chinook helicopters will be dropping water on this area, and there are 7 outside agencies assisting with this firefight right now. The Post has been adamant in saying that the fire is not threatening anyone outside of the Fort Carson community. KRDO News Channel 13 Scott Harrison was also out there earlier today talking to the Turkey Creek community, where residents say this is an all too familiar sight.
Christine Watkowski keeps a close watch on the Fort Carson fire. She lives nearby and drove around trying to find more information to learn whether the flames might threaten her land.
We're outside working with the horses and we notice all the smoke. We don't want to let our horses out in the other pasture because there's so much. And the last fire that was on Fort Carson, we had to evacuate, so we're concerned.
Flames were visible from several miles away along Highway 115 near the Fremont County line. 2 helicopters flew over the scene. Authorities have requested air support to help contain the fire. There's a lot of fuel out there to burn. This is what fire authorities have been warning us about for the last few days. With the dry, windy conditions, it doesn't take much to start a fire and to have that fire really take off. Irvin Meacham is a retired firefighter who lives in Security. He saw the smoke from there and drove here for a closer look. He shares his impressions of the fire.
They've got a lot of work ahead of them, so they're having difficulty with the area of the fire. You know, they can't concentrate all of it in one place, so.
With winds blowing as they are, neighbors won't rest easy until they see much less smoke on the horizon.
Scary sight there for sure, and that was Scott Harrison reporting. Neighbors say this fire actually reminds them of one that burned near that area several years ago. That fire almost jumped Highway 115. They're hoping it doesn't this time either, and according to fire officials, they're doing everything they can right now to make sure it doesn't. Again, no threats to the structures, any structures outside of the mountain post or inside the mountain post from Fort Carson officials.